section. We're on that train. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I heard he got the plan though for some kind of winding railway. It's going to be in a tunnel that goes down 2 or 3 tunnels across.
For being angry, because I'm starting to get angry. The nicest person we've run into here was the girl with the bag, and she blocked me in with a chair. Oh, the girls at the desk were lovely. Yes.
Eu acho que no dia do congresso fica aberto.
The taste experience will begin soon.
One more time, are we enjoying our day so far? Yeah!
Amazing, that's what we like to hear. Okay, my name is Finn. I'm going to be your guide for this part of the tour. This room is called the White Room, as you can see, for obvious reasons. And the 4 pods in here, they represent key Guinness flavours and ingredients. And as you've all just found out, they all smell different. On my left is malted barley, the source of any sweetness in Guinness. The malt is going to be responsible for a sweet taste you'll get at the tip of your tongue when you have your sample very shortly. Just behind me, another sweet aroma in the beer esters. Now, they aren't a physical ingredient in Guinness. They're a byproduct created during the fermentation process. That pod produces a lovely butterscotch, caramel, toffee-like aroma. On the other side of the room, at the back there, we have hops. You might remember hops from earlier on today. The tall vine-like plants you would have seen in the ingredients section. They'll be responsible for a dry, bitter finish you will get at the back of your tongue when you have your sample. And finally, on my right here, this is roasted barley, normally everyone's absolute favourite aroma in this room, and it's producing aromas much like roasting coffee or dark chocolate. And the reason for that is we roast our barley in the exact same way we roast coffee or cocoa beans. Now, all of those ingredients and aromas come together to form any pint of Guinness anywhere in the world, no matter how big, or in our case today, how cute and adorably small. Is that not the cutest glass of Guinness you have ever seen? I think it deserves a nice Now, everyone will get a sample just like that in a moment. Before you come up to grab it, 2 small rules. Number 1, when you get your sample, don't drink it in here. Save it and bring it to the next room where you'll go through a guided tasting session. And in my experience, tasting sessions do work a bit better when there's something in the glass to taste. So try and fight the temptation for now. Second rule is the legal drinking age in Ireland is 18. So if you look under 18 and we ask for your ID, please don't be offended. If we don't ask for your ID, please don't be offended either. Okay? So whenever you're ready, come up to the bar, grab a sample, then head down the left side or the right side. 2 sides into the next room. Thank you.
Have you heard about the fish in the pint? That was a great ad on the telly last night. We should support this campaign. We're going to go on strike. And in Ireland, in 1996, record high sick calls, record high labour shortage happened. So all the girls got together and all the ladies, they didn't go to work. They went to the pub. And they didn't sit in the snow like you were told to for years. And lads, do you really think you had half pints of Guinness anymore? No, you didn't. You had a dream. Our ad of the millennium. The best ad that Guinness ever did. Right in the corner, we have Rusty Kay, an award-winning surfer. A world-renowned surfer. This guy is deadly at surfing. Can't stress that enough. And in this ad, Rusty Kay is waiting for the wave of his career. And he's waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. But then he cuts to you at the bar. And the bartender is after half filling your pint of Guinness and he puts it in front of you. And you're waiting. And you're waiting. And you're waiting. And you're waiting. And you're still waiting. And I'm home in 10 minutes, so we're waiting till then. But then the tides start to change. And Rusty starts going for the wave of his career. And then the bartender picks up your pint of Guinness and he's about to top it off. And just as Rusty Kay gets the wave of his career, these stallions upon the heavens join him. But they're not just any stallions, no. This is Arkle. And Arkle was a racehorse, never lost a race in his entire career. And our friends in the media had some questions. How do you have a racehorse that's never lost a race in his career? Corruption, bribery, dodgy business? No. 2 pints of Guinness a day. That's all he needed. So there Rusty is, the wave of his career. Stallions upon the heavens. The bartender finally picks up your pint of Guinness and tops it off. I'm so sorry, a bit clear to see. Finally tops off your pint of Guinness, puts it in front of you, cuts a black, white text. Good things come to those who wait. Brilliant. Thank you. So, lads, Behind you is our cinema room. Breathe it in. We have our world-class advertising there. If there's any Guinness ads from your childhood that you remember,